Hey, welcome to my channel, Swiss Tesla Fan. Today I'm in Vegas. Yay! Okay, I'm currently at the top of the Stratosphere Tower at 350 meters high, and you can see downtown Las Vegas here behind me. Looks small, huh? Hello and welcome to my channel, Swiss Tesla Fan. Today I'm in Vegas, and I thought while I'm here I might as well visit the Supercharger here. So this Supercharger is quite special because it's one of the first V3 Superchargers. So that means it can deliver up to 250 kilowatts for charging the car. So that's quite amazing. And you can see here there's a few cars charging in the back. I haven't walked around yet, but there seem to be some Model 3s and some Model S's. I didn't see a Model X. And what's kind of cool is that basically it seems to be a parking that is reserved for Tesla owners. And so you can park here while you're charging. Also around here there's some other stuff I'll show you. The charger is also right under the high roller. So as you can see here, there's the monorail there and the Supercharger right there. What's interesting also is that they have some regular chargers, like I guess it's 22 kilowatt, more like destination chargers, and those are reserved for handicapped people. So that's pretty cool too. But these are more like destination chargers. And actually, there's one car over there that's actually charging at a destination charger. So I'm guessing he's going to stay here for a while. One thing I noticed is that today is a Saturday, and there's very little people at the Supercharger. It's pretty big and it's mostly empty. So I'm not sure if this is always the case, but it's quite surprising compared to what you see, for example, in Switzerland, where the superchargers are becoming more and more busy. But I'm guessing maybe during the week it's different. See here that the parking actually has some fees, but if you come with the car, you can see that there's a code that displays on the car so that you can get access for free. Oh no, actually, so it says parking fees apply, but it will give you the code to enter. That's interesting. So you can see here also there's solar panels providing some shade and also supplying power to the chargers. And I don't see if they're storing anywhere. I have to look around, but seems pretty power efficient, especially since we're in the desert. Okay, I'm back from Vegas and I'm back in the car, and just wanted to talk a little bit about some things that were supposed to happen but didn't. I had rented a car, a Tesla car in Las Vegas I was hoping to do a little bit of a road trip and be able to compare the car, especially the way autopilot behaved in the US and here. Unfortunately, I rented this on a website that basically is similar to Airbnb but for cars. It's called Turo.com. And the night before, I had booked the car and everything looked good. The night before, I got a message from the guy who said that unfortunately he had to cancel the reservation because he had just had an accident with the car. Somebody bumped into him in the back, and fortunately he said he wasn't injured, but clearly the car had some damage, and so he had to cancel. And it was too late to find another car. There was nothing really available directly. Now, one thing that kind of seemed odd is after that cancellation, I was kind of feeling a little bit weird about this whole thing, and I started looking at Turo's reviews and stuff like that, and it seemed to be mostly good reviews, but there were some people that had some issues. And although they've been really good to me, Turo's support, they said that they understood very well the situation and they would cancel and refund me completely. Initially, if I had canceled, they wanted to keep their fees, but here they completely refunded me, so that wasn't an issue. But I did see some people having some issues with Turo. For example, when getting a car and the car would not be in a good shape, or people would say, oh, you've damaged the car, when it actually wasn't them but somebody else. So in terms of conflict resolution and stuff like that, I would advise caution. You're not dealing with, let's say, an experienced car rental company like the big ones. So you have to be careful. The other thing that was really odd was the fact that when I looked at the address where the car was being delivered, or where I had to pick it up, at first I thought it was the address where the person was living. And I looked it up on Google Maps and Street View, and I'll put an image here on top to show you what the Street View looks like. So as you can see, it really looks like some weird residential area with very wide road and nobody around. So yeah, it looks a little bit fishy. If I'm not too, let's say, suspicious, I would say it's just a meeting point, because it's not too far from the strip, so it makes it easy for people to get cars and pick them up and drive them back. But the thing I noticed is that other cars, especially Teslas, were also being delivered at that address, where you can clearly see that there's no, I mean, it doesn't seem like there's like 2 or 3 people owning Teslas at the same address. And these were different people, but still the reviews were really good, so I'm assuming it's a meeting point. But just a word of caution, if you're in the US and considering Turo, I would say look out for these little things, just to make sure you don't get ripped off or in any trouble. So yeah, that was a kind of a weird experience, kind of threw me off, I must say. And because I had been ripped off in different ways on the internet before, and so yeah, I would say be cautious. Now, unfortunately, because of all of this, I can't show you footage I wanted to show you, which was driving the Tesla Model 3 in the U.S. But that is not too bad. We still got to see the Tesla the Tesla Supercharger V3, and there wasn't that many people there, but still. And it was it was interesting. So I hope you like this little different video where I'm actually clearly not in Switzerland anymore. I actually was there for work and it was okay. Las Vegas is a strange place when you're going there for work, because basically there's a lot of people partying around you and stuff like that, so it's kind of strange. But despite that, the weather was beautiful, and I hope you enjoy the footage I did in this video. Alright, so that's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to put a thumbs up and hit the notification bell and the subscribe button to get notified when I release a new video. Of course, if you're interested in purchasing a Tesla, I always put my referral code in the description. And make sure you share this video if you like it, or if you think about it and anybody else will like it. That helps the channel grow, and it really helps right now. Okay, that's it. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.